Okay. All right, hello everybody. My name is Adam, and I am back with VOAdam. So this right here, we're going to be playing StarCraft 2 visual novel, or SC2VN. It's apparently a visual novel about StarCraft 2, a dead game. But yeah, I've never played it. I know very little about it. I just know that it was free on Steam, and I was like, hey, I liked StarCraft back in the day. Used to play it. Was never any good at it, but I did enjoy it. So what we're going to do a cold read of the whole game, and we're going to do our best to try and give a voice to every character. So yeah, this is totally cold, so anytime I fuck up, I apologize. I'm doing my best. So here we go. Let's start a new game. In SC2VN, you select the gender of the main character, Mach. The choice will mostly impact how he or she appears. The story differences are minor. Now select the main character. Well, clearly we're going to play the boy. Begin the story as the male main character? Absolutely! We're going to do that. All right. So yeah, my name's Adam. I'm a voice actor. Been doing that in New York for a little bit, and I'm currently bored, so let's do this thing. There's a certain feeling that every StarCraft player gets before they lose. Most try to ignore it at first, as if the inevitable is just another challenge to fight through. Like their past mistakes don't count if they just try a little bit harder. It's a natural thing. To believe otherwise contradicts the hours we spend practicing. Still, every player must eventually come to terms with a defeat. That they have to queue up for another game, or maybe that they flew across the world for nothing. Oh, hold that thought. I think someone's ringing the doorbell. And we're back. Morgan had a delivery. I haven't met many players that can take a loss in stride. It's painful, it's permanent, it's proof that your best isn't always enough. Long after my elimination, I remain at the PC with a blank look in my eye. Clicks shoot from my finger as I leap from page to page. A tournament update mentions my defeat in passing, but no one acknowledges it. When my frustration fades, I'm only left with guilt. I should have practiced harder. Jesus, you guys hear those sirens? I consider sticking around to watch the final few games, but the knot in my stomach persuades me to avoid any more stress. People are nice enough to a foreigner with the heart to attempt a Star League qualifier. But without a win, I'm just one more in a long line of losers. God, these transitions are long. Hundreds spend their best years chasing the esports dream. 1 in 50 makes it. This is for those that don't. Damn. That's sad. Every game of StarCraft begins the same. Gather resources, train a worker, construct a building, rally an army, defend a base, contest the map. Turn something small into something more. The game is punishing, it's stressful, it's draining, it builds you up and tears you down. Dude, this is so hype. It's not for everyone. It might not even be for me. How many more chances am I going to get? Was that my last? Oh, the feeling is back. Why am I still trying? Why can't I quit? Because this is so hype, man! My fist rattles the desk and sends a plastic bottle onto the floor. With my chin in hand, I throw myself onto the match replay. I force down a measured breath. Losing a throwaway ladder game shouldn't bother a player of my rank. Open the menu. We know what this means. Scout denial and my poor control of the final fight gave my opponent the edge. In retrospect, my mistakes seem obvious. I toyed with the conclusion that he was hacking before realizing that I'm just making excuses. No, I should have been able to win that one. Despite the Grandmaster badge next to my title, I find myself too anxious to queue up for another game. The loss at the Victory Star League qualifier earlier today isn't helping my mindset. I comb my tiny room with a look, restless and unmotivated. Sitting alone in a dark room for extended periods of time is incredibly depressing. A fact I learned only when it became a significant part of my life. Dude, I feel this guy, man. This is becoming way too real, dude. So much of my voice acting, I'm just like sitting at home auditioning for shit that I know I'm not gonna get, and like just sitting at home being depressed. That's actually part of why we're bringing this back. Anyway, only one thing is certain. I've got to get out of here. Oh. Wow, that... I actually thought somebody was walking up behind me there. After double-checking that my apartment's door is locked, I hustle down the stairs and onto the sidewalk. Light grows with each step towards the shining skyline. Catchy pop beats and posters of flawless models dominate street after street. Foot traffic is thick and impatient. Seoul Tower stands tall from a distant hilltop. But even the lingering excitement of life in a faraway place can't dredge me out of my hopelessness. Sometimes, especially on days like this, I regret pursuing esports or voice acting. It's a thought I've had more times than I care to admit since coming to South Korea. Even saying that, I know I can't keep myself from competing. It's in my nature, and truth be told, this damn game's the only thing I'm good at. Dude, this is hitting way too close to home. What is StarCraft? Some respond to that with an explanation on its game mechanics or its storyline. There are other popular answers too. That it requires the dexterity of a pianist alongside the strategic thinking of a chess player. Maybe that's what StarCraft is to most people, but to the hundreds who carve a living on it, StarCraft isn't such a simple thing. It's the embodiment of a competition. A perfect playing field, no need for athletic genes, rabid parents, tutting tutors, or expensive summer camps. You pick up the game on your own. You learn, you improve, you work. If you're good enough, you can become a god. And if you fail, you stay a nobody. This is actually really well written. I'm impressed. I'm not building towards a long-term career. I'm friendless in a foreign country. I'm respected by no one. And if I don't qualify for the VSL next month, I'll be back home at square one. I'll be nothing. But hey, at least I play video games all day. I'm genuinely impressed with this. This is really well written.
Are you completely sure you haven't forgotten anything? Do you have enough money for the cab when you land? Are you sure that the apartment got your money? Is your cell phone charged? You brought an extra charger, right?
Mom, I'm fine, please. Nothing bad is going to happen. Remember, there won't be anyone to do your laundry, cook your meals, or wake you up when you oversleep. Budget well and you'll have 2 months. I won't hear anything about a loan for the flight home. Takes effort to keep a frown from my face. I'm certain that my parents came to see me off only so that they could say they did. Oh, with that, we're going to take a little break. On to episode 2.